What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah, what's going on, everybody?
We grilling, baby.
That's right, we grilling, baby. Here we am on the can with the fam.
How's it going,
My
Russ?
brother, I'm good, man. I am good. Got plenty to talk about. If you see my videos lately, that a few things going on. I know you got some things to talk about.
Yep.
You've been all over the place. Shout out to the folks coming in the room there. We'll give people a minute or two to pop on in. I see my girl Mary Bell. What's going on, sis? My man Bruce. Susan Hampton's in the chat. Lisa from Texas.
Yeah.
We will be in Texas. Me and my man Adam, along with about 1,000 other low carb, ketogenic living people, will be in the Austin, Texas area in May for what was formerly known as KetoCon. Now it's Hack Your Health, I guess. But yeah, Texas is going to be flooded with.
Yep. It's going to be jumping, baby.
Yeah.
We're going to be grilling.
Yeah, I was going to say, hey, listen, they might as well start getting them cows ready now, buddy, because it's going to be.
Right.
That is it. So, but you good? Your health is good?
Oh, yeah. Everything's great, man. Been on the lion diet now for about 2 weeks, 14 days, and I'm feeling great.
Yeah. I love that, man. Yeah, you're looking good, man. I think it's the lighting. It's not really you. I think
probably. But thanks,
man. Your lighting looks good. Not you. Just the lights.
Likewise, Russ. You got great lighting there, brother.
Hey, anything I know about lighting, I learned from you. I can tell you right now, man. Listen, that'd be a night game behind me if it hadn't been for you.
Right?
Yeah, everything I know about this stuff. It looks like did you get a new camera?
No, I'm just inside the office.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I was gonna say because you definitely
kind of redoing things out in the studio. So
yeah. I love that. Carnivore Mommy is here. Everybody's here. My girl Brenda is making an appearance. I ain't seen Brenda Foley in a month of Sunday, sis. It is good to see you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. She's
nice.
Who knows? Maybe she got captured by some crazy vegans or something, man. Did they have you underground, sis, in a vegetarian bunker somewhere? Where you been?
Let's see, who do we got? We got Lori. How you doing, Lori?
Yes, Lori's here.
Bruce.
Yeah, we saw Bruce, sir.
Susan, Maribel,
right.
Lisa.
Folks coming on in. Come on in.
Sherry.
Carnivore Mommy.
Darth
Carnivore.
Yes, I love it. Greetings, Darth.
I love that. So yeah, man. Good. Everything's good. I'm feeling good. Had a great family get together over the weekend, and no heart attack yet.
No heart attacks here. I'm trying though. I got that inspiration from Rick. So
yes, I think I'm gonna do that heart attack chicken next week.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a video about it. I never make a video the first time I do anything. I'm in the kitchen. I don't. Yeah, I'm not. Hey, I ain't that. I don't keep it that real. Hey, I have to make sure I don't, blow anything up or burn anything up first, and then I make a video. I only make videos and things I've done before. So
we actually have a deep fryer that we used with I don't know, some kind of oil or something before.
Yeah,
peanut oil or something, but cleaned it out, and now it just has tallow in it.
Yeah,
and we fry the chicken wings in the tallow, and delicious.
Yeah, I got bacon grease that I've been accumulating over some time there. Don't know exactly how much I need. I have like 7 gallons. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have 7 gallons. I've got about probably half a gallon. I probably got 64 ounces or so.
Nice.
So I'm guessing that's enough. I've been saving it for a few weeks.
That should be enough.
Yeah, I think so. And I ordered a little deeper pot. I have very limited pots and pans. I wouldn't say I have pots and pans. I have pot and pan. You know,
Nice.
I have my appliances. I would say I've got my air fryer and my those things. But as far as actual pots and pans, yeah, I'm very limited on that. But I ordered a deep, like a 10-quart deep stock pot, so I can deep fry in that, so I don't get a lot of splatterization.
Nice.
I'm not sure if that's a word, but
Splatterization. Yeah, I'm not sure, brother.
hey, you knew what I meant. So if I
Yep.
say you understand it, it's a word. That's it doesn't have to be in the dictionary. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, I think, next week. And as far as the carb thing, yeah, I know I'm certain that I beat you this week on the carb count. Or I lost, I should say. Maybe that's how I would do it. I didn't win. I
Right.
lost. But yeah, it's all relative. Wasn't that bad, relatively speaking. But had a birthday party for my second dad. I made some videos on the side of a mountain, no cell service, out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it was something else, man, with my redneck family. And
There you go.
love them. Had a great time seeing everybody and everything. It was wonderful. Had a little bit of birthday cake and a little bit of a couple other little things, just a little bit. Not nothing, just misdemeanor. They let me off. They left me off with community service, and
Right.
the carnivore judge gave me community service.
Nice.
So little bits, but yeah, it was good to see everybody. I think, and I had a setback. What I thought was a setback, which actually ends up being a pretty happy story, if you ask me. Now, I got to the event, and it was literally on the side of a mountain. Like I said, the house was uphill. There was a lot of walking and standing and hilly, and it was on a Thursday. And about halfway through, my left foot and ankle started killing me. That's my trouble side. That I finally thought I'd turn the corner on that thing, man. And I'm like, oh no, it was bad. It was so bad. I had to I had to move my car for somebody to leave, and I had to
Right.
send my brother. My brother had to go down because I'm like, dude, I can't make it down that hill and back up. So my brother moved my car for me and all that, and I'm like, man, I was really bummed because I finally thought I'd turn the corner on that thing, and I'm like, this is just not what I need right now. So
Right.
I left. I limped out of there Thursday, and I had planned to actually go to North Carolina for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, to play in the casino up there. They got a casino up there in Cherokee. I was going to spend the weekend there playing the casino and then come home Sunday. And I canceled it because I couldn't walk, man. Friday morning, man, I was crippled. I could barely get out of, couldn't put weight on. I'm like, and I was just so bummed. Well, got home, woke up Saturday morning, and it was about 70% better. I
Wow.
mean, I expected to. I mean, when I got out of bed, I expected it to be, and I put some weight on it. I was like, okay, all right. And I hobbled around, Saturday and that, but I stayed off it as much as I could, kind of kept it elevated and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to bed Saturday night, woke up Sunday morning, and I'm telling you, it was 99% better. I
Wow, that's
mean,
awesome.
yes, I'm telling you, man, I could not believe it. It was a miracle. I didn't put no bacon grease on it or anything. So it was just like I couldn't believe it. And then now I'm good. I mean, I was able to get around real good Sunday. So literally it was like 48 hours, and which is the fastest that it's ever recovered every time I've injured it or hurt it. So yes, what ended up being what I thought was going to be a setback ended up needing nothing at all, and I'm so happy about that because I do not need a setback right now.
Nice. That's
Not at
awesome,
all.
man. I love to hear
Yeah,
it.
man. Oh, man, buddy, let me tell you what, because being down, I'm telling you, I'd rather have a toothache or something. I mean,
Right.
I hate being immobile. I hate being, you got a flat tire, man. It's rough. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Yeah,
So
no
yeah.
doubt.
So, but it was bad for me to cancel a gambling trip. It was bad. It's like,
Yeah, that must have been really bad.
yes, I was bummed about all of it. I was bummed about my foot, my ankle, and I was looking forward to having a little fun there and stuff. But like I said, thank goodness it's. I'm guessing it's behind me now. Hopefully, because of that. Because it was a lot of standing, a lot of walking, and a lot of hills, and yeah, it was quite a little bit there. So yeah, I'm excited about it.
You're back in action now. So that's good.
Yes, so glad, so glad, so glad.
My carb check is absolutely 0 or whatever.
I love
Then
that,
it's
brother.
be whatever's
I love
in beef.
that, brother.
I know there's some people
that.
out there that's like, oh, there's 0.2 carbs in
it.
Right. Okay, well, whatever. I had that
exactly.
many then.
Yeah, I've had people say that too. There's 0.6 carbs in an egg. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, then I guess I had 1.2 carbs today.
Right.
So, yeah, there's always somebody, man. There's always somebody that's got to correct us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But the other thing I was going to say is, you had a nice little thing last week with Dr. Barry and that, after the show, and you sent me a couple pictures of you and him hanging out. So, got anything you want to say about that, or just?
Yeah, so that was incredible. So let me just say this: Dr. Barry is actually pretty funny. So
he's very funny. Yeah.
So it was hard for me on set to stop from busting out laughing and ruining the audio. when he said that lettuce is crunchy water with glyphosate, I was like, oh my God. I was dying.
Yeah.
And then he said something about a shit blast or something like that. And yeah, talking about being constipated and nobody's ever, exploded from being constipated. I was just, oh man. So that comment is actually on the video on the Healing Humanity YouTube channel. So if anybody wants to go check that out, check out the latest video on there. And Carrie had kind of like a rapid fire question deal going on with him. And yeah, it was everything I could to stop from laughing my butt off. So but yeah, he was gracious, very professional, cares deeply about this message and humanity. He definitely wants to see people heal. He's the honest to God, the real deal with this. So, if anybody's ever questioned his motives or motivation, he's 1,000% on the good side. So, truly thankful for him.
No doubt about it, man. He's a great guy. Always been very nice to me. I know sometimes he probably wants to choke me, but because I mess, me, I mess with him all the time. I mess with him and fool around. But he is funny, has a great sense of humor, great guy, just all around good guy. And glad you guys got to meet him, hang out with him, and have a good time with him. That is absolutely fantastic. And keep rocking on that mission. They had to go through puddles and all kind of things.
Right.
Put their life on the line going through puddles.
Right. Yeah.
So all that stuff, man.
I definitely had to warn him before, I was like, make sure you bring, because I'm thinking doctor, he's probably got like BMW or something like that. And I said, make sure you bring a car.
He got a truck. I guarantee he's got a pickup
over or through a creek.
Yeah.
And he did. So.
He did not have a BMW. He probably had a truck.
No, it wasn't a BMW. It was an SUV.
Yeah. I'm gonna say he ain't that kind of doctor.
Right. It was a Chrysler Pacifica, Russ.
He's a country doctor. That's right. He's got a truck.
Right. Yeah, it was no
problem. I love that, man. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad you made it back home safely, of course.
Yes.
You and our man Carrie.
Yep.
Back home safe and sound. Where's your next trip? What's the plan?
Well, right now it's KetoCon or Hack Your Health, whatever you want to call it. I wish they didn't call it Hack Your Health. I don't like the term hack.
Yeah, so, I don't either. I don't know.
I think it has a negative connotation, and it was a fad there for, I don't know, a decade or something like that. But yeah, I wish they would have called it something else. But I get why they're expanding. It's not just keto anymore. They want to include other things. So
Yeah, yeah, I get it. Everybody's trying to whatever sells more tickets, I guess.
Right, right.
I mean, probably had a consultant. They probably paid some fancy consultant to tell them all that.
Right. That was the website that was available, so that's what I
Yeah,
took that name.
yeah, that's exactly right about that. But either way, we will be in the area
Right.
in May. In May. So
Yep.
also gotta see somebody new. I think Nola Carnivore. I don't know. I've met him before, but
Oh, Daryl, yep.
yeah, Nolan, welcome, brother.
How you
I will
doing,
be
Daryl?
in. Yes, New Orleans is going to be one of my pit stops on the way to Austin. I think.
Really?
Yeah, they got casinos
Oh,
there,
that's
man.
right, because, you're down south already.
Yeah, yeah, right across I-10. Trust me,
Right.
I've scoped it all out, brother, because I've never been that far by car. I've been to Vegas and stuff a few times, but so yeah, they've got card rooms in Texas
Yep.
and they've got casinos in Mississippi, and I've been there. I played in Tunica, Mississippi a few times. They've
Nice.
got one there in New Orleans, so I plan to stop there on the way out for a day or two.
Very cool. I've been
And,
there down, Bourbon Street and all that, and
mm,
and,
yeah,
the Superdome quite a few times covering games there.
yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, I'm sure that I was just thinking that. I'm like, I'm sure you've been there because they had the Superdome, all the sporting events there.
Fun
Yeah.
fact, the Superdome has, probably the best lighting of any NFL facility.
Hmm.
It's tremendous.
Do they still play there, or do they have something
Yep.
else now?
Yeah,
Okay.
they still play there.
What was the dome? Didn't they tear one of those domes down?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
Maybe.
I thought after Hurricane Katrina or something, they built a new
It might have
something.
been a new one. I don't know. It's called the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Yeah, maybe I could be. I trust me. Don't
I
listen
don't
to me
know.
on that
They
stuff.
just give me the address and say, "Here, go cover this game."
Yeah, no, I love that, man. I love that.
Yeah.
Well,
All
what
right.
else? I thought I saw a question in there.
Yeah, there was a question in there for you.
Yeah. I think Maribel had a question for me there.
There you go.
Russ, do you have a weightlifting program in the works? I don't work out. It makes me tired. That's pretty much my feeling on that. No, 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 I do not. I walk a little bit. Maybe one day I'll start lifting some. I have a couple of dumbbells, besides the ones in my family.
Jeez.
But
Dude. Oh my
hey,
god.
yeah, but hey, look, no, I spared you, Adam, because I was gonna say I have a couple of dumbbells besides the one I do the show with.
Yeah,
See,
right?
I spared. That's the first thing that popped into my mind, and I didn't do that. That was so yeah, but I have a couple of dumbbells and stuff, but no, I have not done that. Haven't done a lot of exercise and that kind of stuff besides just walking. Who knows? I don't close the door to anything. There's a very good possibility that that could be in my future. Um, and I definitely could do a little bit more of that.
Right?
Maybe something in 2024 I might need to add to the repertoire.
Absolutely.
So yeah, man, there you
So,
have
yeah,
it.
man, I'll tell you what, I'm so far behind with interviews that I've already already done. Um,
Yeah,
so it just so happens that with work, anyways, it got incredibly busy again. So the last time Carrie and I went to film somebody, it was insane levels of business that we were getting, and it was just it was unreal the amount of work that I had. But so the same thing happened this past week with going to
yeah,
film Dr. Barry, like right in the
mm,
middle of it. We had clients cancel dates and move them up on us, and it was just it's all good news. But in
yeah,
terms of staying ahead on the Carnivore Today YouTube channel, it's pretty hard. So, but I'm looking to get
yeah.
more up soon.
Yeah, I haven't done much on my channel. I've just been too busy with work and stuff. It's I enjoy doing the channel and all that. It just takes time. It takes time to make the videos, edit the videos, post the videos, all that stuff. And like I said, I'm just busy with year-end tax stuff right now, and then I was traveling and different things, and it's just been difficult. But I will definitely get back on it soon. My tax stuff should be behind me here in another week or 10 days, and then right now that's been using up most of my time. And then I don't have any travel planned,
Right.
so I'll have more time to get to some more videos and some stuff like that. I
So it
got a
looks
bunch of
like
people I want to talk to, and a bunch of people that a lot of irons in the fire, but it's just a matter of getting the time to actually do it. Shout
right.
out to my man Todd. I see it.
Yeah.
And speaking of Texas, he will be there too in the building. He's probably going to be next to me, sitting at a card room somewhere in Texas too, probably for a little while. Oh,
Right. Right.
sitting across the table from me anyway.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to Todd too, because he started me on these aminos, and
yeah.
man, I tell you what, it increases your appetite. Something
Hmm.
fierce. It's like kicks in your metabolism, and your body just craves more nutrients to. I'm assuming that it's just to repair, cells and things
Yeah,
like that, because literally the other day I had 5 pounds of beef.
man,
Yeah.
you guys are killing me with this stuff. I don't know how you do it. I can't do it, but yeah, maybe I
I,
need to.
I, I weigh 150 pounds,
Yeah,
and I ate 5 pounds of beef, and I still, going to the restroom is like every 3 days or 4 days. So it's like my body is just absorbing all of that. It's crazy.
hmm. Yeah. So what are you eating? Ground beef, steaks,
Ground beef,
briskets.
chuck roast, and ribeye.
Yeah.
Yep.
My man, yeah, he's something else, man. That dude there, man, he's such a good dude. He's got us all stepping our game up a little bit. He's got me, after talking with him, I gotta step up my egg game now. Because he told me, listen, he told me my egg game is trash. That's basically that's what he basically told me. My egg game is trash because I don't understand all this stuff. I keep telling people I ain't that bright. They don't believe me, but to me, an egg is an egg. Now don't okay. Let me rephrase. I understand the difference between like a farm fresh eggs, like if you raise your own chickens or something like that. And I'm sure that there's a difference between that egg and the egg in the store. Okay, I get. But in terms of eggs in the store, an egg's an egg to me. But he was explaining to me, he broke down the whole thing. He's like, no, 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 my wayward brother. He was like, you got to get off of the cheap eggs and you got to get organic, brown eggs, cage free, all
Yep.
this kind of stuff. He goes, there is a difference in the quality, there's a difference in the taste, there's a difference in the nutrition. He was telling me that he gets, a lot of farm fresh eggs, but when he doesn't get actually farm fresh eggs, he does, have a certain brands that he likes. And so, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna,
Yep.
what the hell? I've got a few dozen eggs in there still, and when I'm done with those, the next time I get eggs, I'm gonna get some organic, cage free eggs, and then also there's a brand I'm gonna talk to him about that. I'm gonna give him a call and talk to him about that. They're blue eggs,
Quail
and
eggs.
they're chicken eggs from what it said, but they're blue, I guess.
Right.
And they're organic and cage free and all that, and they're supposed to be really nutrient dense because
Right.
I guess eggs are all different colors. Hey man,
Oh
again,
yeah.
this is all new. This is all news to me.
You definitely want.
Um,
I'm almost certain that he probably said pasture raised.
yeah, but I don't know that I don't know where I can get those other than a farmer's market or whatever. I mean,
Sam's has them.
I know that, yeah, I don't shop at Sam's. I'm at Costco, but I'm a Costco guy. I didn't
No,
see anything
I think
pasteurized.
Costco should have pasture raised too. 'Cause Sam's has pasture raised and cage free.
I didn't see any. They had plenty of organic and cage free, but I didn't see any pasture raised. So like I said, I don't. I'm going to try it. Like I said, from what my man told me, anything is better than what I'm doing now. Anything is better. I am literally eating out of the dumpster of the chicken egg world. I am literally scraping the bottom of the egg barrel, getting the cheap white on sale eggs. And he put something in there. Yeah, they don't have that where I'm at, Todd. They don't have Wilcox, but I'll tell you, I'll show you. I'll get with you and let you know what I'm doing. But I'm definitely, like I said, no more cheap white, whatever the cheapest eggs I can get. No more of that. We're not going to do that. And like I said, down here where I'm at, I think Carnivore Mommy said, yeah, sis, you are up there in Amish country. I can honestly tell you, I've never seen an Amish person in Florida. There may be some.
They
I don't
do
know
vacation there.
Yeah, I used to live in Ohio, and I know the Amish well because I'm in the horse business. I'm in the harness horse business, and the Amish are, I've sold many horse to Amish guys. They do the shoeing and all kind of stuff. They're really good with horses. Yeah. But that's Ohio, Pennsylvania, that area. Down here, I don't know. They might have some Amish country somewhere down here. I'm not familiar with it. I may have to dig that up.
Yeah.
But anyway.
How many eggs do you eat a day and bacon, Russ?
Let's see. Now I'm down a little bit. I made a video about this on my last video. I used to be around 3 dozen eggs a week, but I'm down because I used to eat about 2 dozen eggs a week, give or take. And then I used to make egg salad every week, and it'd be at least 12 eggs in that. So between the scrambled eggs that I would eat and the boiled eggs that I would get in my egg salad, was about 3 dozen eggs a week, 3 to 4. Now I'm off the egg salad. I make actually salmon salad now and tuna, mostly salmon salad, maybe a little tuna salad. And so I'm down to eggs, but I upped my bacon. Now before, when I was eating egg salad, I was eating probably 2 pounds of bacon a week. I would say, if I had to guess, between 2 and 3. Now I'm between 3 and 5 pounds of bacon a week. And if you've been watching my videos, I bought probably about 50 pounds of bacon in the last.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I've got so much bacon in there. But again, at 5 pounds a week, that's just 2 months worth. I mean, it's, now that I mean, and I use it to snack with, and I use it to eat as well. So, like I said, about 5 pounds of bacon now, and back down to 2 dozen eggs a week.
Nice.
On average for me.
Right. Back when I did eat eggs, I was eating about 8 a day. So whatever that comes to in a week, I don't know.
Yeah, it's 4 dozen. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but at Sam's, it's for 18 eggs. It's pasture raised. It's $5. So that's a pretty good deal. And then bacon, I don't eat bacon anymore.
Yeah.
So egg whites are high in histamine, and bacon is high in histamine. So I've cut I cut both of them out entirely.
Yeah.
Even the egg yolks. So just doing an experiment with the Lion diet to see.
Yeah.
I can figure some things out.
Now, is that all bacon or just pork bacon? You don't know?
I'm not sure. I know pork bacon for sure. So the beef bacon stuff that I've heard of, I'm not sure if that does or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. I like beef bacon. The problem with it is it's expensive and it's never on sale. And it's more like a soft beef jerky than bacon. It doesn't crisp up quite the way pork bacon does, but it's got a great flavor. It tastes great. And I do get it sometime, but it's like $9 a pound.
Right.
And I can get pork bacon for half that.
Right.
So yeah, so it's but I do like it, and I do get it from time to time, but it's more like I said, it's like a soft beef jerky.
Right.
It's got a great flavor.
Nice.
So hey, we got somebody showed up at the cookout.
Oh, who's here? Lori. How you doing, Lori?
My friend Lori from Carnivore Cheer. How you doing, Lori?
Oh, I'm okay, thanks. Yeah, my Keto Cookout shirt is in the laundry, so that's why I couldn't wear it.
That's all right.
That's
Um,
all right. You're here with us. That's all we need. As long as don't jump in the washing machine, Lori. Don't
no, no,
that won't turn out good. Don't ask me how I know.
no, don't worry about it. No worries there. But Adam, I wanted to tell you, it was so great that you and Carrie were able to chat with Dr. Barry. He is an absolute hero to me. He was the one that actually gave me the final kickstart to go to Carnivore. And
Nice.
I can't say enough good things about Dr. Barry. I love his straightforward um, speaking style, very clear, and he drops humor in just at the right spots.
For sure, he does. Absolutely. I was in awe of how he doesn't say and and
I
you know.
know. Oh man, I
So
wish I could
I
learn how
am
to do that.
notorious for saying and you know, and whenever I do edit my videos and do the transcript, it's like, oh my gosh, like I
I
need to
hear you.
stop doing this.
I
That's
hear
because
you.
That's because you care too much what you're saying. See, Doc don't care. He just
Right.
he's just out with it. So
Yep.
you're thinking way too much. That's why you're like because you're afraid to say the wrong thing. But he don't care.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Country is a cornfield.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
Our guy.
and he's so, he really cites some very valuable research in his videos as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he backs up what he claims, and any opinions he expresses are, he finds a way to back them up, because he talked about, research about cholesterol and, how nutrient dense steak and beef are. That's what really blew me away when he was talking about carnivore, because it was like, I didn't know steak had that many nutrients in it. I was floored by hearing that.
Yeah.
And so, that kind of stuff was just so valuable. And, I'm a member of Dr. Barry's private community, and, that's a great place to be as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. He also graciously put out an APB for candidates for us through his coaches in his private group. So,
Oh, wow.
so that we need help finding more candidates for women's health for
Oh,
documentary.
okay.
So that seems to be kind of a pain point for us, is
Uh-huh.
because fertility is obviously a big one in that area, and we know
Yeah.
that there's been plenty of ladies that have gone on a carnivore diet
Hmm.
or a keto diet and are able to conceive after years or decades
Yeah.
of not being fertile.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
That's true.
trying to find somebody that's essentially infertile that wants to do the carnivore diet and then starts, and we start filming, we film them at the beginning of the journey, and then
Oh, wow.
eventually if they
Yeah.
conceive and give birth, that's a tall order. So
Yeah, that would be very inspiring to many women who are struggling with that issue. You know, um, I am way past childbirth age, so I can't be of any help in this area. But I think it's a great topic to explore. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's helping us out with that, and we're so grateful for that, for sure.
yeah. Oh, I'm sure you are. And Russ, I love meeting your family online. Your
Well,
dad and your sister and your uncles and your brothers.
yes, they are the best. They are,
Mhm.
I say it all the time. There's a big difference between relatives and family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes,
They ain't the same thing.
Right.
they are
And
not. No
yeah,
way.
I got relatives and I got family, and
Yeah.
everybody in that video is family.
Yeah.
They've been there for me through my life, and they're the best. And like I said, besides the keto cutie, they're the only people that could get me out to the side of a mountain. So,
That was a great video. I mean, the background, lots of natural beauty in the background. The fact that you even had
yes,
internet access. I mean, that was a great video. Very
it
clear.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, the camera could capture the video. I wasn't
Mhm.
streaming it. I did this video. I had to upload the video later. I couldn't stream anything, but yes, it is very beautiful, very scenic. Even
Yeah.
though it was the dead of winter, It's a little better in the fall, but even still, I'd rather watch a video or see the pictures than to be out there myself. It's not my cup of tea. But
Oh, yeah, I know it's a
well,
little bit tough being that
that
far out away from, the mainstream of
yes,
things. Yeah.
but listen, it's cool to visit. I could never live there or live that way.
Mhm.
God bless
Yeah.
those folks that live up there and all that. Just no, thank you. I need to have amenities. You
Yeah,
know, I
I
mean,
hear you.
yeah, I gotta have yes, that's regression. You're going backwards, man. Those folks are, yeah, no, thank you, not my
I
cup of
hear
tea.
you.
But it's great to visit, see everybody. I love those guys so much, and I
Mhm.
don't get to see them as often as I like. So yeah, it was great.
Yeah, and that love came through in your video. It really did. Yeah.
Oh well, thank you very much, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So tell us
I'm
about what's going on with your channel there. Anything new going on with your channel and
well,
videos?
Adam, like you, I have been so swamped with work that I've really fallen behind. But I'm finally, I did the one video on emotional eating. I'm doing um, a second and third one. One about, you know, stress and emotional eating. And then the other one is about if you are what is called highly sensitive. And this is an area of psychology that has not been explored very much because some people, you hear about people who are sensitive and it's like, oh, yeah, they cry easily, they can't handle stress, you know, you have to walk on eggshells and all that stuff. All wrong, all wrong. Because um, a psychologist named Dr. Elaine Aron has done research over the last 25 years on people who are what she calls highly sensitive. And their nervous systems are actually hardwired to respond more strongly to stimuli. They tend to be more affected by things like loud noise, or, they don't like to be around like loud parties, things like that, because their nervous systems just react to that stimuli with greater
Hmm.
strength and it causes more stress for them. About 20% of the world's population is highly sensitive, including me. And it was just really so liberating to listen to this and to read her book. She's got a book out called The Highly Sensitive Person. And we just don't know much about this topic. So when you hear people say, oh, well, he's too sensitive, he's got to have a tougher skin, that is not the correct use of the word sensitivity. And so I'm going to focus on what it's like to be a highly sensitive person and how that relates to a history of emotional eating, because it was so helpful for me to
Hmm.
read about this. It gave me a whole perspective that I did not have before. So I really am looking forward to getting that video out there.
That's
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah,
I
I
love
can't
that.
wait to see that.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
It's just something that, we just don't know a whole lot about, but hopefully as the research continues that we will understand that you're born with it. It's genetic. It's hardwired. I will be sensitive until the day I die. Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting. So it's just if it's hardwired, then that would say it might be genetic.
Um, Yeah, it sounds like it might be because a lot of highly sensitive people have at least one highly sensitive parent or someone in the family, maybe a grandparent might skip a generation or something like that. So, and then some people are born that way and we don't know why.
Right.
But it is it's not a behavioral issue. It's not a problem. It's not a mental health. You're not mentally ill if you're highly sensitive. You're just that's it. She calls it a trait, and that's what it is. It's a
Hmm.
trait. Yeah.
This is a little off topic, but this is kind of a strange thing in my life. The people that are very sensitive that I know, they're
Hmm.
all Aquarians. They're all born under the Aquarius sign.
Oh
Um,
wow, that's interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, very
So
interesting. Yeah, I'm an Aquarius. Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
All the sensitive people that I know didn't get beat up very much when they were kids.
Well, sometimes that's true because
I
if
just,
you were raised in a very loving family where your
mm,
parents were kind and gentle, and and just gave you enough boundaries to help you grow up to be a responsible adult, the impact of being a highly sensitive person is not as strong as it would be if you were raised in a more difficult family environment as I was. And, I used to get teased for, oh, you're such a crybaby. Why don't you toughen up? You're too sensitive. And it's like, I carried that burden with me and felt ashamed of it for years. And finally, I'm able to let go of that and see that as just a part of how I'm structured, how I'm made, how the Lord made me. And
yeah, I definitely think there's a lot of truth to that. Coming up with kids, like I said, there's always, kids maybe who are a little tougher, less sensitive. And then there's kids that are a little, for lack of a better term, maybe weaker. I mean, literally, like maybe physically, they're smaller and that sort of stuff. And then the big, stronger kids they get picked on, this kind of stuff like that. And it is interesting too, because even amongst, as a kid, I was a bigger kid and that kind of stuff. The smaller kids, some of them were more sensitive, and others of them they were little, but they were tough as nails.
Oh,
Just because I like young Adam Lacey, he he was ready to scrap at a moment's notice, man. You fool with him, buddy, you were gonna box.
Yeah. I was the kid that I had to take martial arts class because I kept getting beat up. So
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be darned.
Yeah. So that's one of those things that is very interesting, that you're hardwired. And I know lots of kids who, like you said, you try to help them to tell them, hey, you got to toughen up, get a thicker skin, but yes, all of it sounds very logical and reasonable to me.
Yeah, I mean, and it is tough sometimes because, like, at work, if I'm easily hurt by somebody, I have to kind of, maybe go outside, go out of the building for a few minutes if I start to cry or whatever, and then I just go back in. And so, but that whatever sparked that reaction is just part of who I am. So I have to kind of manage it, but I was so grateful that Dr. Arian has, told us that this is not a weakness, it's not a behavioral problem or anything like that. It's just how the Lord made us. Yeah.
Yep.
I love that. Well, folks, you can find our girl Lori at Carnivore Cheer. That is her YouTube channel, Carnivore Cheer.
Yes.
She's a big fan of the show, big fan of all of us. She's a good friend of us. We just love her to death. Always so supportive with the likes and the comments and that. We definitely appreciate it. And we appreciate you. And as always, we love seeing you. Appreciate you stopping by saying hey.
And we're a big fan of Lori too.
Oh, thank you.
There's no doubt about it.
Well, I'm going to get my Cookout t-shirt out of the laundry and have it on the next time I join you all. So thank you very much. It was great to be online with you.
Awesome, Lori.
You got it. Good to see you.
Okay.
See you next time.
Take care, Lori. Bye.
Okay.
Awesome. It's always nice to touch
base with
Lori.
Yes, love Lori. She is the best. Always great attitude. Such.
Oh.
Somebody else is
Ding
here.
dong.
Oh,
the man in the meat locker.
It's everybody's favorite Hoosier.
How you doing, Brett?
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
Good, brother, man. It's good to see you, man. You survived. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, this man tried to starve himself to death. Not very long ago. He did his very best to starve himself to death, but he did not succeed. And we're very, very grateful and glad you're here, brother. Good to see you, man.
Yeah. I did in case you don't know, I did a 12-day water fast from for the first 12 days of 2024.
Nice. So, how did that go for you?
Well, I did a kind of if you wanted to really see, you could check out videos I did on it, but the first 4 days were kind of rough. And then once I got over that hump of feeling really hungry, like I did like day 3 and day 4, it was smooth sailing after that. 5 to 12 was pretty good.
So you were in a coma. That's what you passed out and you didn't feel a thing.
I was in the fasting Zen mode.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's what they call comatose in the hospital. No, I'm teasing you. I'm kidding. I tell you, I joke around. Listen, man, all jokes aside, everybody knows me. I'm a complete fool. Pretty much everything that comes out of my mouth is a joke. But no, all jokes aside, man, I think it's awesome. I think it's wonderful. I just very proud of you, man, that you're able to do that. And and that that it made you feel better and all that. I'm all about that, man. People finding there's so many different paths and different roads out here. I love that you can find that, and do that and get better and heal from that. I love that. No joke there.
So what were your takeaways from that?
Yeah.
Well, I got myself past a little bit of a weight loss stall, and I know, it helped. There was a lot of healing, I think, that went on, because it seems since that my blood sugars have been more normal, and I think my insulin sensitivity went up another notch. Like I gained a little more traction on my insulin sensitivity.
Yeah,
because I was
nice,
pretty pretty well type 2 diabetic, and it's taken a while to, I think, get some full healing on that.
Now, have you ever done any blood work or anything like that? Do you do any of that stuff?
I am due to go in for blood work anytime I can find the time, but I need to do it. The wife just reminded me that I need to get in there and do it again and get my checkup done. So I'll try to do that real soon, and I'll talk about it and post my results and everything.
Yeah, I would be curious to see like your fasting insulin, before and after and that kind of stuff. And that's how you ultimately know about your sensitivity.
Yep.
Your fasting insulin numbers and that. So, but also how you feel. You know how you feel. We all know how we feel day to day and that kind of stuff. So I love that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I love that for you. You said you actually go into a doctor and do it, or you do it yourself through on your labs or something?
Yeah, we got health insurance through my wife's work, and so I'll just go to my family doctor and have them run tests, and hopefully it won't get too much pushback. I know sometimes.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. Yes, that's what I was just going to ask you.
When you ask for that C-peptide test and the insulin test and some of those little extra things, but we'll see how it goes. If they do refuse it, I'll have something to make a video about, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
But I did get this for Christmas.
Nice.
Oh yeah, the Common Labs. Yep.
And it has all the codes in it for requesting blood work. So I will take that with me and try to arm myself with some Dr. Berry power. Going in there. So
nice.
So
I love that. Yeah, I got blood work coming up here too. I was going to do it this week, but I decided to do it next week because I had a little family get together, Thursday, and I ate a couple of things that I normally wouldn't. A little out of the ordinary. What's so funny, Lacey? What the man is laughing?
Just say it, Russ. Just say it.
Well, listen, I try not to stir up the haters too much. I try my best to just, I don't want to just, kick the hornet's nest. I try to just gently nudge it.
Please don't do that because I don't want to get emails from people.
I know. Pete, listen, people email my friends and tell them what a terrible, carnivore ambassador I am. Although I've never, really claimed to be carnivore. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. It's like I don't understand people. Trust me, I'm all about it. I'm all about the life. But some of us, struggle more than others. Just leave it like that. But
do you think what you had is going to throw off your A1C numbers?
I don't know, but I just want to have at least a week of clean living before I get my blood work done. I'm not sure. Again, like I said, I don't know for sure. But my A1C and my glucose is not a problem. My A1C is 5. the last time I checked it, and my glucose is 96, but my fasting insulin was 23. So, which it should be in the single digits.
So you're not type 2 diabetic.
Oh,
yet.
no, not at all.
But
yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'm a ways from it, but yeah, if my fasting insulin stays at those levels, you know, I mean, I don't know what it was 5 years ago or whatever. I got my blood work done for the first time ever in July. So, you know, but I got it done again in November, and then I'm gonna do it every 90 days. I probably maybe one more time just to see. Now, my other numbers were great. Now, the last blood work I did, I had a dehydration problem. I was dehydrated, and so I changed my hydration routine. So I'm looking forward to seeing maybe some changes with that, and that definitely has helped me. And then, but all my other numbers were much better. My liver numbers were much better. You know, like I said, there was a lot of improvement there from my first to my second round of blood work. So I'm looking forward to the third to see with my new hydration kind of regimen and, you know, the changes that I've made. I've lost a little bit more weight and changed my diet up as well. You know, like I talked about, less eggs, more salmon and sardines, more bacon, you know, just curious to see the changes. Everything changes, but
that fasting insulin test, I mean, they need to start doing that for everybody. That needs to
there's no doubt about it.
A normal thing, because like if you hadn't have got that done, you would have thought, oh, I'm doing just fine. I'm not in any kind of danger at all.
You're absolutely right. And that's the point.
And you're actually kind of on the precipice.
Listen, my sister-in-law, my sister-in-law's mother just got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, you know, not too long ago, you know, at a later age. And it's like, this came out of the blue, you know, whereas if, you know, you're checking that through the years, you know, you see it. And Dr. Lustig, I heard Dr. Lustig say one time that when he was a young doctor, they used to check that 40, 50 years ago. But now when they came out with all those drugs and all that stuff, they don't check it anymore. It's like, if you're type 2 diabetic, take the pill, take the shot, take whatever.
They want you to become type 2 diabetic before you can fix it yourself.
That's right. So, but same way with other things, even like ketogenic living, I've heard Dr. Lustig say, you know, 40, 50 years ago, if you came in with some type of neurological issue, epilepsy or seizures or things like that, 50 years ago, doctors would get you on a ketogenic diet. They want you to make ketones. They want your brain to start running off ketones. When they came out with the pills and the drugs for it, don't do that anymore. Just take the medications. You know, so, you know, medicine is a business. It is a business.
It is.
And healing, there's not a lot of money in healing. There's a lot of money in treatment.
There's no money in curing anything.
Yeah.
Just treating the symptoms.
So. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's exactly right.
I got to do something fun over the weekend. Me and the wife went down to Nashville, Tennessee, and I got to meet Carnivore Backwoods and Carrie from Metamorphosis.
Oh, nice.
There you go. How about that? Yeah. Shout out to our girl Carrie out there.
Nice.
Yeah. We got to do a little meetup down there that was just, you know, the three of us and our better halves. But it was a good time. We went, my wife and I, we kind of did it as our little Valentine's weekend. We did some stuff around Nashville and then went to meet them for lunch before heading back home on Sunday. So it was really great meeting them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. I love it.
I love them if they're watching. So
right. We just missed you. We were down an hour from Nashville at Dr. Barry's.
Yeah.
We left on the Thursday right before that. You guys met up.
Yeah, it would have been great if you guys were still around.
Right.
And could have met up with us. That would have
that would have been really cool.
Yeah. And, more footage. And I want to tell you, Adam, that video you guys did with that just got released today on Healing Humanity with the Dr. Barry interview with him and Carrie sitting down together. I watched that like 3 times in a row, back to back. It was so great. You guys did a really, really nice job on that.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it.
Very impressed. Very impressive.
That wasn't even our setup that we used for the documentary. That was like, okay, we're done filming you. Hey, can we do this rapid fire thing? Mm-hmm. So now me and Dr. Barry are all like moving furniture around and moving the cameras around and everything. And it's like, okay, I think it's close. Let's go with it.
It looked great. It looked fantastic.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was that when he said crunchy water with glyphosate, I about died. I've never heard lettuce called crunchy water before.
Yeah, it is. It is
like 99% water.
Yeah, yeah. He left out the word delicious. Delicious crunchy water.
Ew, no way. Like I could never eat lettuce just by itself. It would have to.
Okay, listen, man. You said the same thing about ground beef.
No. Well, it's because I put salt in it now. I put tons of salt in it.
Well, put some salt on the lettuce.
I've never put salt in ground beef before, and I just don't like the taste of it. And I learned that hack. Put some salt in it, lots of salt, and I can stomach it.
Yeah, I all the carnivores can cover their ears, but I like to put little onions and peppers in my ground beef and season it up there. It's I know, sorry. But I can't imagine eating ground beef without any seasoning. I can't imagine that. I don't know that I've ever done that. Maybe by mistake. I
put butter in my ground beef.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it's pretty good like that with some butter and salt too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I still use a little bit. That's how I get. Those are the vegetables I get. I don't really eat vegetables. Like, there's no vegetables in my house other than some onions and peppers diced up. But I do like to season a little bit. I like a little bit of mushrooms and onions with my steak sometimes, a little bits of that. But I don't eat like big bowls of vegetables and big pots of vegetables. If I'm out and it comes out as a side or something, maybe I'll have some broccoli or something. But yeah.
So what do you got coming up on your channel, Brett?
Well, I started February 1st. I did kind of a personal challenge, and I've done a couple of videos on it. I'm walking a 5K every day.
Wow.
3.1 miles minimum. I've been doing a little more than that every day. So I've been trying to get out in the morning before I start work, get my butt out of bed, and get out there and walk. It takes about an hour and 15 minutes to walk it.
Nice. So you're doing a 5K before work every day.
I'm doing a 5K every day before work.
Nice.
I love that,
man.
Yep. Yeah. So I just did a little video on it a few days ago, and then I've got some video in the can. I need to edit and put out another one. But yeah, so far 13 days in a row. And when we were in Nashville, we stayed at a hotel right across the street from the Tennessee Titans stadium. And I walked, there's like a bridge that goes over into downtown. I walked that, and then I walked 3 laps around the stadium.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. So it was neat. Yeah, it's fun to walk someplace different.
Yeah, for sure. So, I've walked around stadiums too much in my life.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got going on. And actually, I just filmed a little bit today. I found some beef bacon. I went to a local butcher, and he looked at me kind of cross-eyed across the counter when I asked for it. And he was like, "Well, let me go back in the back and see what I got." And he took some ribs, some spare ribs they had, and he like trimmed a bunch of them and got me slices off of those. And so
you know what he did? He went back there and Googled it.
But it's not cured and all that. It's just rib meat.
It was it's basically just kind of rib meat. So I don't know if that really counts as beef bacon. I need to actually find beef bacon.
Yeah, somewhere. I mean, they have it in the stores. It's in the in the bacon section. It looks. Yeah, maybe it's just different. Like they have it down here, but like I said, it's like $8.95 or $9 a pound, and it's never on sale. I've been waiting for months for them to have a sale on it because I do like it. It does taste good. Like I said, it's not crispy in that. It's more, like I said, like a soft jerky type of deal, but it's got a great flavor. It goes well with a lot of different things. But I just don't get it that often because it's so much per pound. For $9 a pound, I can get a lot of other kind of meat. You know, that's I'd rather have I'd rather get the leg of lamb. It's like $5 a pound, man. I can get, you know, way more of that and have a lot more to eat.
Yeah.
You know, so
lamb's been my new kind of favorite meal. I've been having it probably once a week.
You get the big boneless from Costco, the big boneless leg of lamb?
I've gotten that, and I usually get the pork chop, the lamb chops.
Yeah.
I get the pack of those. They're $5.99 a pound. And I put those on the grill and season them and grill them the same way I do steak. And
Yeah, I like the boneless leg lamb. I fillet it. I open it up, and you know,
you can kind of chop it into steaks if you find the muscle grain and chop it the right way. You can kind of make like little steaks with it.
Yeah, I don't get that scientific. I just open it up, cut it in about 2 or 3 pieces, and just season it and just slow roast it for a few hours at maybe like 250, 275. It's naturally a tender, kind of juicy meat, so you don't have to cook it forever, you know.
You don't.
Yeah, so I enjoy it. I got one in the freezer, and it may not make it. It ain't gonna make it to Easter. I can guarantee you that. No shot.
Nice.
Yeah. I love that. Well, tell the folks where they can find you, brother, and what you got going on over on your channel, man.
So yeah, you guys can find me at Who's Your Carnivore on YouTube and on Instagram. Real easy, just search Who's Your Carnivore, and you'll find me in my emblem. I got t-shirts available now.
All right.
The logo that I've got on my channel and on my icon on YouTube. My daughter designed that. My 16-year-old daughter Samantha designed that.
Cool.
And so now I've got it on a t-shirt and hoodie, coffee mug, you know, whatever you want to get through that that shirt service that most people use. And so yeah, I got that going on my channel and doing the 5K per day, and you know, just chugging along, trying to, you know, being a part of the community and doing my little bit to help out. So
that's awesome. And chilling in the meat locker.
That's right.
Listen, man. Hey. Well, listen, man, you know, brother, you already know how, man, you're one of my guys, man. You're always supportive. I appreciate all the love, man. I can always count on you to, you know, knock back a hater if I need, you know, if I need to. If I need to get a couple of guys together to knock out a hater, man, I know I can count on you, man. And I appreciate the support and all that, man. And I, you know, I'm a big fan. And folks, if you want to see somebody torture himself on YouTube, this is your guy. There's nobody doing it better than him, man. He tries to hurt himself, kill himself, torture himself, inflict pain upon himself any way he can. Go check out my friend, my man Brett over at Who's Your Carnivore. And I will be up that way in September, barring some other type of incident. So maybe
you'll be in Anderson.
Maybe, yeah. Well, listen, I won't commit to it, but there's at least a 50-50 shot at it. Especially since you're over that way, man, I may have to just go ahead and come on over that way. But I will definitely be in the Dayton area.
No, I'm leaving. When is this?
Good, because I don't want to see you anyway.
I'm gonna get out of town.
Hey, the same time I came in town,
only a 2-hour drive for me, so
yeah.
I'll
I'll be in.
You're gonna be around. Maybe we can all get together and have dinner or something. That'd be awesome.
I'll be in the Dayton, Columbus. You know, in between in that area. And I sometimes do swing over to Anderson on the way home. I didn't last year, but I definitely do because I will have horses racing there. They start March 22nd. So it's barely a month. The season starts out there. So
yep.
We will have some four-legged creatures out there, hopefully running past other four-legged creatures at a high rate of speed.
Well, my car has wheels, and I'll drive and meet you guys wherever if you guys want to meet up. But
I know
3
you
hour
will.
drive's nothing for me, so I'll do it.
Yeah, well, I promise I'll reach out to you, man, let you know exactly what's going on. But
Yeah.
I'd say it's better than 50-50 that I will be crossing that Indiana state line this season when I come up there.
All right.
Since I didn't last year. So
I'll call
all right,
the
brother.
governor and let him know you're coming.
Yeah. Do that. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you coming by, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Take care, Brett.
We're grilling.
Good seeing you. We're
Grilling,
grilling, baby.
We're grilling, baby. See you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
That's
Always
our
good
guy,
catching up
Carnivore.
with Brett.
Oh yeah, man. Brett is such a good dude, man. Just good energy, good attitude, just always a smile on his face, and just a good dude, man.
He's got one of the coolest cars too. He's got a
Yeah.
Tesla.
Yeah, very supportive, always, just a good dude. I think we had some questions and some things back a while ago. I don't know.
Here's one. Is Carrie planning on making this a single massive documentary or more of a docuseries? So, yeah, we're doing the initial film, which is going to act as a hook for the series that we will do afterwards. At least that's the plan right now. So, because we can't fit all of the different issues that ketogenic lifestyle, eating metabolically healthy into one feature film, we're definitely going to have to dedicate a series episode for each thing. Women's health, mental health, obesity, type 2 diabetes, and so on and so forth down the line. So that's the plan.
Yeah, no, I love that. I think my girl Maribel had a question earlier. What kind of mayo do you use? I use the Chosen Foods 100% avocado oil mayo. I get it from Costco. It's crazy. I think the 32 ounce is like $10, and I think it's the same price for the 16 ounce at Publix. So literally, it's half the price.
Nice.
And I use that. I slather it on I used to make my egg salad with it. Now I make my salmon salad with it. And I slather it on my hamburger patties. When I make hamburger patties, I slather them with mayonnaise and mustard, knock them down.
There you go.
And yeah, it's very clean. Not much in it, but it's 100% avocado oil. I do not make it. People have asked me that. If you ever seen my cooking videos, you know that I don't make my own mayonnaise. I cannot. There's absolutely 0% chance of that.
When I was eating mayo on the carnivore diet, I was making my own butter mayo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just
I was made it out of butter, and it literally tastes almost identical to Miracle Whip.
Yeah, no, just a little bit too much. A little bit too much for me. Yeah, I don't have the patience for that. I watched the ketos make their own mayonnaise one time, and they had to pour it in slow and use a little immersion mixer and do all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, no shot. No shot. No, 0% chance. I couldn't make that to get out of jail. I'm just telling you. I'm not built for that. So, hey, my girl's here. Christy, good to see you, sis. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's just I buy it in the pre-made container, and that's it. Our guy Greg is here.
I am doing fantastic, Greg. How are you?
Yes, everybody's good. I think my girl Christina's here from down under. I always get them mixed up. Australia or New Zealand? Australia or New Zealand? I think she's from Australia. I get them mixed up. But yeah, it's good to see you. And my man John is here. KCMO,
in the house.
home of Frank Gates Barbecue. Yes, I've been there, and I need to get back there. The only problem is I don't know. I can't slather things in sauce anymore. I don't know.
Right.
Listen, this was years ago. Last time I was there, I had a delicious Actually, I got lamb. It was grilled and it was so good, but it was slathered in some type of sauce that had seed oils, I'm sure, and sugar and everything wrong. So I have to, can't do that anymore. I have to get it with, no sauce or maybe a little sauce on the side.
Right.
But yeah, I can't do that stuff anymore. So, but yeah, I love KCMO and the barbecue there. Well, my friends, the time has come.
Yes,
I think
sir.
we've fulfilled our contractual obligations to the family.
Right.
Yes, we give you an hour of ridiculousness a week. And yeah, shout out to Carnivore Mommy. That's right. I do caveman cooking. Yes, right. Aussie, yes, she's Australia. There you go. Aussie. Yes, I do caveman cooking. Haven't done anything lately because everything I make, I've already made. So I'd have to double back and make another video on something else. But yes, if a caveman did not have an immersion blender,
Right.
although he probably didn't have an air fryer either. But yeah, that's heat. That's heat.
Yep.
That's modern heat.
So
But, yeah,
everybody that's watching, before we go, if you go to news.healinghumanity.movie, you can sign up for the newsletter for the documentary. So that way you can stay in the loop with everything that's going on. And then we try to put out information before it happens as well. Like, for instance, the Dr. Georgia Eid live stream that we had, we sent out a newsletter for that ahead of time with the links and everything. So to make sure that everybody could join in with that. So news.healinghumanity.movie.
yes, I love that. Shout out to Paul Beaters in the building.
Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Yes, I do go through Cartersville every so often. You'll have to reach out to me. I don't know how to reach you. Shoot me an email. If you go to my channel under the About section, my email is in there. Shoot me an email. And I can't promise, but I can promise. I can promise you that one of these times when I come through Cartersville, we will get together. I don't know when it'll be, but it will be. I'm a man of my word. And if I say I'm going to do it, it will get done.
You better do it.
Absolutely. I definitely will. It's right on the way. And I'm pretty sure they got a Longhorn in Cartersville somewhere or somewhere close by, and we can do it carnivore style. As long as you don't tell on me if I eat a little bit of asparagus. If I have a little asparagus on the side there, you can't tell. You got to take it to your grave, Pa.
Right. Exactly.
That's it. Well, as always, family, we appreciate you stopping in to check us out, watching us here. We love just hanging out with the family, a little bit of fun, a little bit of laughing, and just a place where we can kind of come together. Of course, if you ever want to come on with us, you can come in this stream. We put the link in every week for you, and you can let us know what's going on with you. But we just want to have a place where we can get together as a community, as a family. We don't have to talk about a bunch of science and all that stuff. Just a place to laugh, be silly, have fun, enjoy each other, learn about each other. That's what the Keto Cookout's all about, and we appreciate you.
Yep. With that, thank you, everybody. We grilling, baby. Appreciate each and every one of you. Much love, and we'll see you next week, everybody.
See you next week.
Bye.